For another check of your WCNC weather impact forecast with meteorologist Chris Mulcahy.
And Chris, it's quite cloudy out there, and you say rain is on the way.
Yeah, and I think the best way to describe today is damp, because we have just enough moisture in the air that even though if you might look at your radar app, look at my radar saying, okay, no, it's fine. No, a lot of times you can have drizzle or mist that's below that radar beam that we're not necessarily seeing, and I'm seeing a lot of signs of that. Right now we're seeing actually some active rain and drizzle around Lenore, over in Hickory. I've seen a few drops starting to come down in Monroe, and Dallas, literally this camera is stuck in the clouds, and that's a lot of moisture that is on and off going down to the surface, because look at our relative humidity. Anytime it's at 100%, yeah, it's completely saturated. That's either meaning it's fog or rain is happening. 80% still enough to have a little bit of mist. Right now we're on the drier side, but I think that we are going to trend a little bit closer to a saturated environment as that front gets a little bit closer to us. So that front, a stationary front, is going to turn back into a warm front. It's going to start to move, and here's what happens. As it gets a little bit closer to us, a front lifts up the air, and that is going to drive a chance for some showers, and I hope not storms. Right now it's looking to be mainly just rain. Rumble of thunder or two could potentially happen with that. That's not good news. If you're going to the Knights game, any sort of outdoor activity that you hear a rumble of thunder, you got to wait 30 minutes until you don't hear it again. We're going to look at some scattered rain. At times could even be heavy, especially between about 8 to midnight, but it could come as early as 6 to 8 o'clock. So just keep that in mind if you have any evening plans. And then once this front lifts off towards the north, we're still pretty saturated, seeing some on and off rain through your Thursday, and then it's a little bit drier thereafter. Meanwhile, this front, it's going to stall. You never want a front to stall, especially when it has a lot of moisture. That means widespread rain events. So not only the western side of Tennessee, Kentucky, going to see a chance for tornadoes, severe thunderstorms today. It could rain for 3 days with up to a foot of rain. This is a big national story. Some of the video that you're going to see from these places in the western side of Tennessee, Kentucky, and surrounding areas is going to be just astonishing over the coming days. Again, big national story happening there. For us, it's just really cloudy and dreary. 64 degrees in Hickory, 72 in Charlotte, and right around 80 degrees in Sherrod. The reason why you're seeing such a big difference is, one, cold air damming. All that cold air backs up against the mountains, and two is because of that warm front. The warm front's going to nudge just enough warmer air, so we're mainly in the 60s, but before you know it, you're actually going to see temperatures warm up pretty quickly. So at least when it's wet during the evening, you're still in the lower 70s. Consolation prize, right? Even though our futurecast is showing some bald spots in the cloud cover, it's going to be cloudy all day long. There's a lot of low-level clouds. Here's what I'm talking about for the rain this evening, though. This is 6 o'clock. Could be dry at this point. Still maybe a little bit of drizzle happening at this point. Here's 7 o'clock. That's where it looks like rain's starting to work its way around the 485 loop, and then it passes by 8 o'clock. So it's not guaranteed that you're going to see it for all that long. Could have a quick downpour. It's pretty scattered as well, so you might luck out. There's a chance that the eastern side of the 485 loop could get dumped on. Meanwhile, the western side stays dry. It's going to be that scattered. Our rainfall chances after that, well, it's likely this evening, then likely again late Sunday, but Sunday night looks to be the wettest period going forward. As for tomorrow, I think it's overall going to be cloudy with some on and off light rain showers, but by the end of the day, sunshine always follows rain and that widespread cloud cover. Going forward, though, check this out. Near 90 degrees on Friday and Saturday. Once that front passes, though, temperatures back to a chilly status. Highs only in the 60s Monday, Tuesday through the middle of next week.